Alright, what is up, you guys? It's me, Max Good5 here, and I'm back with part 2 of this Black Ops 3 discussion series kind of thing. And we're going to be continuing off from where we left off. We're going to continue off with zombies. And if you saw my last video, it ends kind of abruptly. So I had a lot more to say, and I ran out of time, so I'm just going to continue off from where I started. But before that, real quick, waste some time here. I'm gonna explain what you're seeing here. This is again another combat knife gameplay that I have, and again I'm really good with it. Not to brag or anything. And this is on another map called the Combine map, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm playing the game mode Safeguard, I think. Is that what it's called? And to be honest with you, this game mode is it's really fun. It's probably what I played the majority of my time while they're playing during the beta. And you know, it was introduced kind of late into the beta, but that's all I played after that. It's really fun, and it keeps the players invested in the objective. You know, everybody plays their part. And it is kind of similar to the TF2 game mode where you have a cart and you have to push it, and it's kind of the same kind of style, but of course it's different because it's COD and it's a whole different experience than TF2. But nonetheless, it's still really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. Anyways, let's start off with our topic, because then I'm gonna run out of time again, and then it's gonna be a whole other mess. Okay, let's begin. So today I want to talk about not so much about Shadows of Evil and the Giant in particular. Look at that. The gore, baby. The gore is back, and it is real. You know, we haven't seen this much gore since World of War, and I'm loving it. That's probably one of my biggest highlights of Black Ops 3. I know I sound like a crazy psychopath saying it, and I'm laughing right now. But it makes the game so much more fun. It removes that stupid ragdoll physics when you die, and which ruins the game. Like in real life, that wouldn't happen. And it makes the game so much more realistic, and I really enjoy it that it brought back gore and blood. And so I'm a bit of a psychopath for saying that, but who cares? You know, that's what I like. And if you don't like it, well then, okay, then don't play Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Anyways, round lost. I should keep talking. We're not going to be talking about Shadows of Evil and the Giant today. We're talking more about what zombies. Okay, how should I say it? Zombies in general. More like what was given to us. No, okay, let me rephrase that. More like what we wanted, what they gave us, and what we expect from it. Okay, so what we wanted, they told us from the very start, zombies are gonna have a campaign. A campaign, everybody. I know that sounds like unbelievable, right? Zombie fans have been wanting a campaign for so long. And when I said that, it was like, what? That's incredible. Look at me trying to steal this guy's care package. Like, what a little prick, huh? Anyways, we wanted a campaign for so long, and I think that's one of the reasons people got on the Black Ops hype train. You know, zombies had a campaign, and that's just incredible. You know, and that's amazing. And you know, my first thought was like, oh, cool. There's gonna be different levels, like in normal campaign. There's gonna be cutscenes on zombies. That's gonna be incredible. And I thought, oh, they're gonna follow like the Dempsey Richtofen campaign, because they have like the best campaigns. Come on, let's be honest here, and follow them like through serious different levels, like maybe throughout Germany or whatever. And it just follows like a simple campaign, kind of like Transit, but not like Transit, because Transit sucked. And you understand what I mean. And that's what I thought. That's what I thought, and I was super excited for it. And then they gave us zombies, and I cannot tell you how disappointed I was when I found out that it was nothing like what I thought it would be. You know, and of course the game hasn't come out. I can still be proven wrong, and I really hope that proves me wrong. But so far it looks like any other zombies. Not that it's a bad thing. Zombies follows this generic, you know, kind of style, and it works really well. It's fun, addictive, and it works. Generally, it works. But I think when they said that they were adding campaign, we wanted something different. It kind of feels like, look, we have this map. It's really cool. There's little Easter eggs around the place. Put them together, you got yourself a cool campaign and Easter egg. It's like, yeah, that's kind of what you've been doing for like the past forever. You know, it's identical to how Zombies has been running, and it's kind of disappointing that they didn't decide to do this kind of new style. And you know, I don't know. I was really kind of disappointed. To me, it looked exactly the same as any other Zombies. You know, the Giant, Shadows of Evil. It looks like you're in a map, survive, and if you find some Easter eggs along the way, you can consider that a campaign. And I was that's how it felt. And sure, you're probably saying, oh, with further DLC, we'll expand the campaign more. It's like, well, yeah, but that's what you've been doing. You know, every other card game with Zombies, it follows that style. It introduces like this idea and it kind of expands itself. But you have to find out that story on your own. And I was really hoping it would change that. I was really hoping it would be something like normal campaign. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So that really bummed me out. I really wanted a cool campaign like that. But, you know, I mean, this Zombies works. But the way I would have wanted it was like have this style campaign with different levels, different maps. And then you can play each map like survival, like a normal Zombies map, sort of like in Transit. You know, you go through all the maps, but you can play survival in each map. So I would have wanted something like that, and like maybe a series of like 5 maps. You know, maybe 8, and each map has its own like campaign, and there's cutscenes in between, and it takes about maybe like 4 or 5 hours to complete the whole campaign. And I think something like that would have been cool because it kept it a kind of campaign, added cutscenes, and made the game more feel like a campaign. But they didn't do that. And so that's kind of what I was disappointed with. I don't know about you guys, but that was really one of my downfalls. But I'm still super excited for Zombies. Don't think I'm not. Another thing I want to talk about is the new XP progression level that they introduced to Zombies. I think that's really neat, but I have no idea how that's going to work. Supposedly it's going to give you clothes and kind of stuff like that. But what else can it give you, to be honest? Come on. Like, wasn't Black Ops 2 have like an XP based system also? With the whole like your emblem changes with depending on how much you play, and I feel like something like that but more complex. But I don't see what else you can get other than different clothes, characters, maps, guns, perks like that. That should all be included in the map already. So anyways, that's why I was a little disappointed with. Hopefully, I'm sure they'll nail it nonetheless. But that's just how I feel. I would have wanted something better. Anyways, real quick, I'm coming to the end here. I was also expecting something, you know, cooler, something more involved, something that took them felt like they took the time into it rather than just a different generic zombie map. But you know, we got 2 maps starting off right now with the Giant and Shadows of Evil, and I guess I can't complain too much. But I would have definitely wanted to see that change in Zombies. You should have taken a bit of a risk. And you know, just take a risk. People want this, and you kind of ruined it. Whatever. I'm at the end of the video right now, you guys, and yeah, that's all I have to say about for that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. I don't know what I'll be talking about. Sure, it'll be great though, and yeah, it should be great. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. It means a lot. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.